Roland Boothby at the Irish Open. What's your official title?
Head of Partnerships is my official title, but I'm also responsible for all our live events. And one of the events I get most excited for throughout the year is the Hendon Mob Championship here at the Irish Open. We've been partnered with the Irish Open since 2019, and the event's been growing year on year. We got 888 last year. I expect we'll smash through that at some point today. Whether we get to four figures, I don't know, but that's the number we're all looking at. Hopefully 1,000 players or somewhere there or thereabouts.
How do the guys around the country or even around the world get to know that the Hendon Mob's on at the Irish Open?
Well, one pretty good website they can go to is the HendonMob.com, where all details of all events can be found. But no, I guess the other thing would be word of mouth. We've been growing from 3 or 4 events a year to 14 events in 2026.
Really nice.
Some of those events are collaborations like this. We have the Irish Open, and then we have a lot of standalone Hendon Mob festivals where the likes of Dusk Till Dawn or Genting in Stratford. There are a mix of events, and some of them are quite small, some of them much bigger, like this, 1,000 players in a day. They take on all different forms and guises, but we're very lucky to be able to get out and meet the players and create this momentum that we're trying to build to create Hendon Mob events all around the world. And this year we're in 5 continents, so
wow.
no other circuits, I don't think, go to 5 continents in a year. So we're quite excited about that, and obviously very lucky to be able to work with partners like the Irish Open.
Well, I was going to say I didn't fancy Stratford, I don't fancy Manchester, anything like that. And then I was going to ask, where on earth would you be going?
I'll bring you some exotic locations that would fill you with a lot more excitement than Stratford, London. Perhaps Manila, the Philippines, Mexico City, Northern California.
Oh, the sunglasses.
I could put Malta. 3 events in Malta. Yeah, nice over there. Rozvadov, Czech Republic.
Fantastic.
We're going all around the world this year, so I hope you'll join us at one of those events.
I would certainly love to do it, and if the calendar permits, I would definitely do it. Going back to thinking about we do the Irish Open, and going back to thinking about it, how did you sit down and know that this brand was just going to grow?
Irish Open had been an event that I'd admired for a long time, and we had this idea that perhaps Hendon Mob should get into live events. We're a strong brand in the live event sphere. Everyone knows the Hendon Mob. So it started off as a little bit of an experiment in Malta, where we're based, and then I got out a piece of paper and jotted down partners that I would be excited to work with, an Irish Open, and Paul and JP were the first name on that list, and thankfully after a bit of back and forth they liked the idea, and here we are after 7 years still going strong with them.
It's fantastic, it really is. One thing for the players that they don't do enough of is updating the profile pictures.
Yes,
we've got some beauties.
Yes,
and I mean we've got some beauties from the 90s that are still there. And you think, is that really you? Is it for the guys out there? Is it so easy to really change your picture and just get it on there? Oh.
So for the top names in poker, we will put up pictures to make sure that everyone is looking how they currently look at the stage in their life that they're at now. However, we're getting close to 1 million profiles on Hendon Mob. I reckon probably sometime later this year we'll hit 1 million profiles. That'll be a big milestone for us. And it's not possible to make sure that 1 million players have profiles that are their true likeness at this point in their lives. So we would encourage players to contact us at support@thehendonmob.com to submit pictures that they like for their profile.
There are some beauties on there.
There are a few beauties, and there are some very, very old pictures on there as well.
Rest of the championships, are you going to get to play?
I'm going to play a little down. I'm slightly extended stay this year, so I'm going to play the main event for the first time. That's been a bit of a bucket list for me for many years. Probably a couple of other events, but I'm really excited to be here, and I absolutely love the Irish Open. And this event probably gives me more buzz and excitement than any other event throughout the year. And I'm lucky enough to travel to a lot, so I have a good amount of travel and experience of a lot of different events. But yeah, as you see, the Hendon Mob Championship going on break. It's going to be a phenomenal event. It might hit 1,000. The winner will be coming to South Africa with the Hendon Mob. We add a package to South Africa for every Hendon Mob champion throughout the year. So that's another exciting sort of aspect of Hendon Mob events that sort of comes into play in the later stages. So phenomenal event, and let's see how many runners we get.
Have a great Irish Open, you man.
Thanks, Tyler.
Always a pleasure.
Pleasure to talk to you.
Cheers, Roland.
Nice one.